Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome all my subscribers, friends, family, viewers. Hope you're enjoying my channel and my videos. I'm coming to you today with the video of a ritual for the full worm moon. The moon is full 3 or 4 nights a month, but it's always the fullest, of course, the one night. And I like to tell everybody it has that bright ring all the way around it. Most of the time, if it's cloudy, it might not be there. Uh, Here in Tennessee, Centerville, Tennessee, we're having a lot of bad weather, rain and storms, possible tornado, high wind, a lot of that coming in tomorrow, Friday the 14th. If you live here in Tennessee in the area, you know that. Of course, if you're from somewhere else, you do not. Uh, anyway, I decided to do my video tonight. I love to do my videos for the full moon when it is actually the full moon and the fullest, which would be the 14th. However, because of the storms, I decided to do it tonight because I already know I'm not going to be able to see the moon tomorrow night. Maybe before the storms start, but not after. You pretty much write it off, as they say. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and do my video tonight for the moon. Might do two. We'll see how it goes. Uh, this is a ritual slash spell, if you will. It could be considered either one. This is a spells 8 ritual, if you will. Not sure how many witches and witchy people out there follow spells 8. You get emails from them. They have their own coven. I get emails every few days from them. Very informative. A lot of information on their emails, and I've never really checked their website. Um, I read a lot of their articles and stuff in the beginning when I first started my journey. Not so much now. Again, unless if there's a full moon coming up, or I'm looking for a particular spell, then I'll check out their latest email. Other than that, I really don't follow them much, or do a lot of their rituals or spells. But this one in particular, I thought was pretty cool. I'm trying to move my camera here. If there's any of this spell that you can't see or you can't understand, yes, I realized when I'd done it this way and I started trying to set my camera up that it's really hard to read the instructions and everything that come with this spell. So I will take a picture of it and post it on here, and hopefully you can zoom in, to read the parts of the spell, and the ingredients and what you do, your directions, so to speak, like on a can, if you will. The directions how to do this spell and what it does, how to do it, basically. So again, I will take a picture and put it on here where you can read it, or you can even Google it on Spells Aid. If you're already a follower of theirs, just Google it on the email, or you can just go into Google and Google it. If you wanted to do this particular spell or ritual. Okay, so you're going to need a green candle and 5 crystals or stones, and optional the crystal grid, which you can print below. Which again, that this is off of Spells 8, so I didn't use the meditation, and I didn't print the journaling page off of here. Again, that's something you can do on Spells 8 if you wish to do the journaling page and to print all this off, you can. I printed some of it, not all of it. You always set your intentions before every spell and ritual. You have to have a reason for what you're doing. So I'm gonna just start reading here. Of course, I'm not going to tell you my intention for the spell, but I just did this ritual, and so the candle's still burning, and of course it has to burn out. It says, the green candle is linked to newness, growth, and fertility. which any new venture's success depends upon setting a steady course from the beginning. The circle is a sacred symbol of the cycles of life, death and rebirth, and the never ending turning of the seasons. The circle of stones will represent the flow of ideas and the efforts needed to bring your intentions to fruition. Five. Five is a sacred number of fulfillment. It is a presence of the four elements plus spirit, which is the will to create and achieve. The best day for this spell is on a Sunday or Monday, but you should probably cast it on any of the 3 nights of the full moon in the month of March. This spell was actually from last year, 2024, I do believe, or possibly even 2023 when I had copied this off. I went back through my notes and book shadows and stuff to find it. So no, that part's wrong. But you can never go wrong doing a spell on the full moon. I mean, that's just a basic rule there. Some spells, waning moon, waxing moon, first quarter, crescent moon, some of them on the full moon. But I just think the best practice is you can't go wrong doing any spell on the full moon. Let me know about your intake on that if someone feels different about that, or please let me know. Again, that's just how I feel about it. And I do want to say that I've said this is the spells 8 spells. So, yes, I do want to give them the credit for this. This is not something I did on my own, and I'm not trying to rob them of their spell or ritual or anything. I do want them to have their due credit for the spell. Okay, so I had my green candle. I have my 5 crystals. I left the little jars, you can see. This was out of a witchcraft kit that I had picked up. So I used the smaller stones, which you can see this is a smaller grid right here. And again, it came from Spells 8. I copied it off of there and used it. It worked really well for me. I used also on this kit on the back, there's a little piece of paper that came with it that explains all the herbs, the candle colors, the crystal colors, and what they mean, and everything they represent, the zodiac signs, all of that. All of it was on the back of this kit. So that's how I did my stones. No, not a big crystal witch. I do have crystals. I do use them in my practice, but not a lot. So I had to look up, like tiger's eye for air or for fire, and so forth and so on. Spirit, it didn't really tell me a particular stone for spirit, but I want to say like the white candles. If you don't have a colored candle for a spell, white will substitute. So I use that concept on the crystal quartz stones for my spirit. A white general, I do believe. I'm hoping anyway. Uh, at this point, it's going to have to work for me. So let's just say crystal quartz will work for the spirit. You can see here, there's other parts that I had downloaded off of Spells 8. I went back and cut them all out, for this video. You can see the worm. It looks like it's eating its tail. Camera closer. What are the efforts of the worm moon? The power of the full moon can enhance your efforts as you begin pursuing your goals for the coming months. Take advantage of it by really focusing on setting goals and drawing up plans. Why the worm moon eats its tail? The Ouroboros, Ouroboros, I'm going to spell it in case I didn't pronounce it right, is a Greek word meaning tail devourer, and it is one of the oldest sacred symbols in the world. It can be perceived as enveloping itself, where the tail appears to disappear, but really moves into an inner domain or reality, vanishing from view but still exists. This symbolizes the Celtic nature of the universe, creation out of destruction, life out of death. It can also be interpreted as a symbol of external cyclic renewal, cyclic renewal, or a cycle of life, death, and rebirth. According to the Farmer's Almanac, the more northern Native American tribes knew this moon as the full crow moon, when the crawling of the crows signaled the end of winter. There's a little information there on the worm moon. You can also see here, this was the spell itself that you could print off a spells aid. I printed a bunch of stuff off, not lately, but yeah, it's been a few years. Again, this was older, and where was that at? Okay, so we did that. So I pretty much talked about the worm moon enough to you understand the meaning of it. So with that being said, let's get right into this spell. Move my camera back. Before you begin, make sure you have set an intention for this ritual. Think about the goal you wish to achieve over the season that begins and consider the milestones along the way. Light the green candle, place it in the center of your altar. Place it on the crystal grid aligned in the center. While looking into the flame of the candle, say this chant to open the ritual. At the time of this full moon, my heart is full and my will is strong. If you want to fully align to your ritual to each of the elements as you invoke them, follow the Wiccan pattern over the crystal grid. Okay, so yes, I have done that. I have my little crystal grid right here. The full moon favors communication and social interaction. This phase is very favorable to deal with romantic issues as it can be a true aphrodisiac. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, even the South Witches learned something here. Never too old to learn. Okay, so then you pick up one of your stones and feel its weight in your hand as you take 3 deep breaths. Say, Earth be with me, and place the stone on the one side of the candle. Place another stone as you say, Air be with me. Place the next stone as you say, Fire be with me. Place the fourth stone as you say, Water be with me. Place the last stone, say, Spirit be with me. If you have a tarot deck, you can ask a question or the deck and follow a pentagram spread with the help of the elements you've invoked. Sorry, some of it's missing right there, but I can still see a little bit. Yes, you can use an oracle deck in this spell ritual. I didn't. Next, meditate on your goals, visualize the steps you will take, and how you'll feel once you've achieved your goal. You can follow the worm moon guided meditation included below. See, I did not. Well, again, it was a video, so you wouldn't have been able to yeah, you could have downloaded it, I guess, but I didn't. Journal on your book of mirrors or follow the full moon journaling page included. When your meditation feels complete, declare, so mote it be, and extinguish the candle. Keep the crystal grid on your altar for inspiration through the following week. This was not my altar. I have done pictures of my altar and videos, and I have more than one altar in my house. But I did not do this on my altar. That it did say it was optional. Most spells are, but it is a good idea to have an altar. For most of your spells and rituals, it's a good idea to do them there. They don't have to be all of them. Again, you do you, boo. I say that in a lot of videos, and that's the truth. Witchcraft is for everybody. You do what works for you, and what I do in my videos is what works for me. If it helps someone else, then that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help and educate, which we can all be educated online with, other than YouTube. But I am here to help. and I don't have a problem at all with talking about my witchcraft and spells and rituals, and it's part of my life. Again, I say witchcraft is not a religion; it's a way of life, and it's my way of life, and I'm happy with it. I've set my intentions. I've done this spell. That's not to say I won't do another spell tomorrow night, but I may or may not videotape that one. Uh, I don't know yet. Day to day, see how things goes. My sisters are back on hospice, and she's probably not going to be around here much longer. So I'm about to lose my sister. Got a lot on my plate right now, a lot going on, but I've still tried to take the time to get this video in. I lost 2 videos during a phone episode. I mentioned that in a video. So I'm going to have to redo the 2 videos because the one I really wanted to put on here, which I've said in a lot of videos, was about the South and the Confederacy and uh, my Confederate flag video, I call it. Anyway, that's another day. I did want to get this one in. I might still do my table outside like I normally do. And I do still have to go out and videotape the moon. I always do a video of the moon, full moon on the full moon. It's 11:20 here now where I'm at, so another few more minutes it'll be the 14th. So I can go ahead and do my video. Again, I might not be able to get anything done with the moon tomorrow night for the weather, so might as well do it now. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope they're informative. I have some new subscribers. I have some comments. Finally, people are starting to comment. That's a good thing. I never got thumbs up or comments or anything on my videos. It's all starting to happen now, some comments and things. So that's good. That's what this is all about. Comment, ask questions, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you have any witchy questions, I'd mentioned my Facebook. My Facebook has been blown up with friends requests after I'd mentioned who I am on Facebook, because I have 2 different Facebook accounts, folks, and they both have a fake name on it. Neither one of them is my real name. So that's again, that works for me. But I had mentioned on a video, hit me up on Facebook. And even though I hate Facebook, yes, I did that video. I hate Facebook. I bashed Facebook. I accepted some of the friends' requests. I turned around and blocked some people. This does not pertain to the full moon. But when somebody sends you a friend's request that you do not know from Adam, you don't know if it's a scam or not. I mean, as far as if somebody's going to try to scam you out of some information, or are they going to try to, get into your phone? I don't know. I'm not really going to get into all that, but it is weird when you get a friend's request and you go ahead and feel safe enough to accept it, but then they want to start messaging you, this person. I even had a couple of them try video calling me. Excuse my language, folks, but who the hell does that? If I know you, video call me or FaceTime. They say, if I know you don't want to talk to you or want you to see me, I will answer and it'll happen. But if I don't know you, why the hell are you going to try to video call me, video chat me? I'm sorry, folks, that just don't add up and don't make sense, and I don't like it. So if I don't know you and I accept your friend's request, that doesn't mean that I'm going to chat with you through a message or for you to video call me. And I'm not being mean, rude, or hateful by that concept or having that concept. I don't want to be bothered. Honestly, people, I don't bother anybody. I mind my own business. I work. I take care of whatever I got to take care of. I don't bother nobody. I don't want anybody bothering me. I'm a simple person, simple life, keep to myself. I keep busy. If everybody in this world had as much going on as I do and are on my plate, they would not have time to be online, much less send somebody a friend's request or try to video chat them or something. Um, you know, I don't have time. And What pisses off this witch the most is if you waste my time. Don't waste my time. We all have precious time on this earth, and nobody needs their time wasted. It happens, yes, you got to allow sometimes accidents and things in life happen, and this and that. But when a human being or another person deliberately waste your time and they knew that's exactly what they were doing, that's just wrong. I don't care who you are. Larry the Cable Guy, I'm gonna borrow that from Larry the Cable Guy. Don't care who you are. It's just wrong. And, it's not good. And karma will bite you in the ass. It will come back home. For every action, there's a consequence. And that's true. That's the God's honest truth, as they say. Anyway, enough about that, but I'm not going to mention my channel this time. My Facebook, listen to me, my channel. My Facebook, I'm not going to mention any more about friend requests. We're done with that, folks. But if you try this ritual and you do something different, let me know. Hey, this worked for me, or I tried this and that with it. There's endless possibilities. I just picked this because I enjoyed the spell, the ritual, and so I thought I would share, even though you can find it yourself on Spells 8. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and tell your friends. Happy full worm moon, March 14th, 2025. Set your intentions. Make it known. Write them down. Journal. Speak them to the moon. Make your moon water. Again, endless possibilities. Happy full moon, everybody. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Namaste.